Welcome y'all to another Skip Barber race this week at Bathurst. Today it only double split. It looks like not a whole lot of people actually qualified, which is interesting. But a pretty big field and mixed. It looks like we're close to Christian, whose last name I have no idea how to pronounce. I heard it pronounced on the 2K Cup, but I think I would just butcher it right now since I didn't practice it at all and I'm terrible with pronunciations if I haven't heard them. The goal though is just going to be to try to do well enough that I'm happy. Here we go.
Green, green, green. You got 10 laps to go.
Wow, the next person behind us is already a second behind us. That's pretty surprising. Did some nice Skippy's newbies practice last night. But I really got to learn that I was being really overly cautious yesterday. Possibly even right now. Because if I'm not careful, I'm going to lose the draft. I didn't see how much I was off in qual versus these folks. That was not good. That is gonna hurt. Wow, have we pulled a gap from the group behind us? Kind of ridiculously so. Which is very surprising. Because usually there's not this much of a gap between the front group and the back group already. When you basically have a fairly mixed field, and wow. If they want to fight a little bit for me, that'd be great.
2 minutes 36.
No, I'm not sure what happened to him, unless he cut. I didn't even see who that was.
I can't do anything in this situation, man. Sorry that I can't do nothing, man.
I assume he's just wrecking the last 2 races, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't know what's all up with going on there. Pretty sure we'll figure it out later. Don't think we quite got a good enough exit, and we are out of the draft now. As you can see. So unless they want to fight it out some more and we can gain some more back, that's very unfortunate for us. We'll have to wait for attrition to take its toll a bit more again. So how did we do? Alright, not terrible. To go hide ice speed real quick, or the deltas. Yeah, at this rate, David's going to catch us. Don't get it in gear.
That dive bomb though.
It looks like the group in front of us is very, very insistent on figuring it out now. So we may still have a chance of getting back in the draft. Especially if they're going to fight up here at all. So I think I may be hitting the gas a little bit early on that turn. Just earlier in the week, I kept losing the back end, which was probably more due to me trying to go too fast than hitting the gas early. It looks like we put some time in between us and David back there. And now we're giving some of it back, but that's okay. Looks like we'll be back in the draft, which will definitely help. And that time definitely helps. And we should be back in the draft now. Which is both good and bad. Because if they're fighting this much, it's easier for me to keep up. Maybe even easy for David to catch up too. But it looks like first and second are gone. Which I have no doubt is in no due part to whoever it is that keeps insisting on fighting in this group in front of us. Yeah, let's not hit the wall, okay? Really like to be in the draft here. And we are currently. Barely. And as we can see, we're definitely pulling a much bigger gap from David now. I think I was a little bit late on my braking point there. They're going fast enough to where it's not that big of a deal. But it is allowing me to keep up. And by that I mean like all the fighting they're doing is still keeping them ahead of the folks behind us, but allowing me to stay with them. And regarding content for the next month, I'm not sure how my schedule is going to go because at work I was just assigned to a task on a very time-sensitive deadline that has a lot of work. I'm hoping I won't have to do too much overtime, but if I do, I will not be able to keep up with the normal schedule I have been. I wasn't sure what his speed was going to be by the time we got here. And I didn't want to come up on him at like a bat out of hell if he was going slow. No, don't leave me. I shouldn't have slowed up so much up there. I know I gotta work on aggression a bit. I'm just trying to find that nice balance of being able to stay in position to be aggressive when needed. I don't find the point of being aggressive all the time when all it's probably going to do is slow you down.
2 minutes 31.158. You've got 5 laps to go.
And back in the draft. And we're at the halfway point. As much battling as these guys have been doing, I'm surprised everyone's still alive. What was that? You not realize he was there or something? I will admit, it's been fun to watch. And not that I'm worried about not being able to hang with these guys in a battle. It's just I don't see the point.
Don't tell me you hit the wall, Victor.
I think I had a decent exit there, and I should be close enough that I should get a pretty hefty amount of this draft. And if that's the victor I think it is, that would be one of the people at the front right now, I have no doubt. It looks like if he did, he's fine.
2 minutes.
I know I've quite often tapped the walls and come out lighter for it. I just left some rubber and maybe a little bit of paint on the wall. I guess it's Falcon's Corner there, that last one for the backstretch is a real common one where I do that. I was going a bit quicker than I'm used to, or something there, I don't know. And that's one of the places I need to be careful about being overly cautious, because I can gain a lot of time on them because they're fighting it out and I can take my normal line through there. Yeah, let's not talk about what I just did through there, shall we? Funnily enough, I think since I've gotten back into the draft... Wait, that's a different person. What happened to the person behind us? Okay, so something happened to the person behind us, whose name I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure it was not the person that's behind us now. The person behind us is definitely catching up to us pretty quick. I'm guessing the only reason he was being held up by the other guys that wanted in front of him. Ooh. I will admit, I am very surprised that they've been keeping it as clean as it looks like they've been keeping it. And I say that because I don't see anything bent. Going way too slow there to do that in the correct gear.
Go left.
Well, he's out. I didn't even see what happened there. Don't leave me! We became such good friends! From what it looked like, I'm pretty sure these two are going to be chill and just build a gap. But who knows? I mean, there were 3 of them in that. And it is late in the race.
You got it, Bruce.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
You got 2 laps to go.
And yes, this track is very unforgiving. In specific places. In some places, it's okay.
2 minutes 32.106. You're in 5th.
So 2 laps. I really want to be like, hey guys, let's just chill and we can like fight it out the last lap. But I'm way too far behind now. It doesn't matter what I think. Well, that may not be true exactly. If Christian keeps running a defensive line, we have a shot. I don't know why I'm having trouble with those corners all of a sudden. We actually did make up some time through the S's, except we didn't get the greatest of exit out of that last corner there. But I will take whatever little draft you gave me and be happy with it. And not that I wish them to, they could always make a mistake, and we'll be here ready and waiting. And I have no idea what Victor said.
I know it is.
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
And that will not help. However, we should be pretty safe here from the folks behind us.
1.407.
Now would also be a good time for us to set the best lap we've ever set. Because they should be fighting all the way up. Probably not so much on the top, but we'll see. I think Jimmy there is going to be just waiting for the final stretch. As we attempt to see how close we can get to the wall. Totally meant to do that. Just trying to get a rise out of y'all. Yep. Totally what I meant to do. And you can't prove otherwise. Aha! No, I'm totally not in a weird mood right now. Alright. As long as we don't do anything too stupid, we should be alright and be able to finish without a problem. And if you're curious, right up ahead there, that sandy bit is a great jump at this track.
Oh, that's tough.
Just go straight there instead of turning.
That was fun, guys.
You can actually clear the road if you aim to the right there, and you'll absolutely slam into that wall. Or if you try to do it right, you can actually land it. And I'll take it. It's a good finish. Should be a really good standing in the
There's
points.
the flag, it's over. Great job, you did really well.
So I apologize for that probably not being the most exciting of races, and the fact that we weren't like up close and tight racing people. I think y'all still got a pretty good show of what was all going on in front of us. I was basically playing a cameraman, and kind of like I was saying during the race, my main goal, since I know all three of the people in front of me were, as you can see by the fastest times, easily had a ton of pace on me. So the goal was to stay close, and in case something happened, be ready to take advantage of it. And hey, we actually had a completely clean race. And while I think that fastest lap time was definitely a draft lap, we had some other pretty good lap times in there that I am not too unhappy with, that I believe weren't draft laps, and were the speed they needed to be when they needed to be it. I would have rather had all of my laps like that. We're still improving, which is the important thing. With that, if you liked, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any questions, suggestions, feedback, or advice, drop it in the box below. Good luck in your races, and y'all take it easy.